Good morning, Mike Restrepo. This is Restrepo Innovations. This is my morning rant. So, big weekend, long weekend. Happy Monday, as Rob likes to say. And so, a lot happened this weekend. I think I'll wait till a couple more people try to jump in, give a little fluff. So yeah, I had some progress, some job sites, a step closer to closing a fairly nice deal in Saddle River. Whole takeover of a Lutron system, complete rip out and upgrade to Crestron. That's in the mix, still trying to get that closed up and get finalized. It's not a deal till you have a deposit and a check, it's all just talk. So that's what's going on as well. And what else do I got going on? So further expansion at my Tenafly job site, that one, the boys been there wiring it up, adding additional back boxes. Of course, customer expanded the site. They wanted additional audio zones, and one of the surround areas that were just front speakers, they want to get some rear speakers on it. And so all that is happening. So also we have another gym site that one of our hedge fund customers, he is expanding his office. They're doing a huge gym rollout and a bunch of conference rooms and everything. So pretty excited. That one is in the mix. Still doing preliminary planning, and the architects are all involved. So they're trying to make sure it's exactly the way people anticipate and get done correctly. And also, now, I know I've been talking about these projects, talking about, dealing with the right project, and when the project is truly your kind of project, you're doing them, and when it's not, moving away. And, I'm always saying that, and it's always very easy to say those words, because you're like, oh, give me the job, and but I'm a man of my word. So, very interesting. So we did a job. We had put up a television over a fireplace for this user. They weren't 100% sure where they ended up. Now, we told them that we're a Crestron house and everything, and how we install things and all that. And so they were trying to see what they wanted to do. So what I had noticed is this was starting to go in a direction that I wasn't too keen with. So, honestly, I was telling the customer, the last round that we went, they were very, very particular. We were talking after we had hung the television with the bracket and everything. Then he started talking to me about, I want to do some speakers in the backyard. I want to hang a television. This, that, had all these hopes and, all these hopes and aspirations to do all these cool things, and we were like, that would be really cool. But then when we started talking to actual dollars and cents of what things cost, a massive pushback came, and the customer was like, oh, is there anything good enough? We started going down this weird conversation. So at one point, I started noticing diminishing return for me, and not really my market. So definitely, and the customer was flat out, I don't need any control. I just want an IR router. I want to use the regular remote. I can figure this stuff out. All that kept going down and down this path, and not really what we want to be doing. So honestly, I had to we deal with another company nearby, and they tend to do this kind of work. So, we reached out to them over the weekend because we knew that at the same time this customer was trying to have some sort of party for their kids, and so we were like, hey, you know what, we're gonna send someone over there, and they'll get this done, and all will be well. So so we literally passed it along, the contact, everything, and it's not even like I tried to, run it through my company and just bring in this subby to do it. No, we completely handed it to them. We said, look, you know what? This isn't gonna work for us. It's not the right kind of customer. This isn't the right job. So I passed it along, and it was great. Honestly, it was probably one of the best decisions. Even the customer's very happy. They've already talked to the new dealer, and everything seems to be in a better place. So something that I really try to stress to everybody is, again, know your job, know what kind of environment you want to be in, and do what works for you. So you just pass it along. So I pass it to them, and I'll keep you posted how it plays out. But again, it's knowing the right job and doing it correctly, which is a very cool thing. That's how real business is done, at least in my eyes. As long as you know what kind of company you are and the projects that you're trying to stay on, and you just do those jobs. That's how you stay on those jobs. People always ask me, like, Mike, how do you keep getting those restaurant jobs? Because that's all we do. I don't do these other jobs. Because then at that point, you are what you're doing. And if you do all those other things, then you aren't doing the big jobs. So then you're not that person. So then you'll never get those jobs. So it's this weird catch-22. But it is working. It is working. So yeah, so we'll so another cool thing, we're looking to add another vehicle to the fleet. I'm very excited about that. We started doing talks, and I've been back and forth. Do I get the Connect? Do I go for Mercedes Metris or the NVS? Now I've been looking at a lot of different ones, but I'll be honest with you, I'm so partial to the Ford Connect. It's been so good to me. It's amazing in the snow, great in the rain, all that. It always, plus it's very roomy back there. And again, it's always done us right. It's never a problem. So we'll have to see how it plays out. We really have to see. I'm hoping it works out. So I really leaning towards the Metris. Now, last time we purchased one, it was an XL. I think this time, we will upgrade to the XLT. I see a couple of the options and everything. I wonder, do any of you, do the GPS functionality inside of the vehicle? Plus, Ford had this monitoring software. Looked very interesting. Was not cheap. It was like $900. But seemed very interesting. Did a lot of analytics. Seemed to do some sort of GPS tracking. But again, one of those things I'll have to read up about more and see how that goes. But yeah, a lot of cool things. Another happy Monday. Happy to see Rob commenting in the group, and everybody playing nice, and very exciting. Another happy Monday, and we are, I believe, 2 weeks away from Infocom, which is another cool thing. I don't know if any of you are going to Infocom. I know that's more of a commercial thing, but still a very, very cool place. A lot of information, a lot of cool products, and a lot of new things. Definitely somewhere very important to go to. So I would definitely recommend it. A lot of good networking, and so we'll be going there in 2 weeks to Infocom. Very, very excited. I can't wait. See the ISC. I think I want to go to ISC this year. That's in Amsterdam. That's going to be a heck of a ride. That's far away, but definitely something I've always dreamt of about going to. So yeah, I guess it's a light day. Happy Monday, and this is Mike Restrepo with Mike Restrepo's Rant. Jesus Christ. All right, thank you very much.